when I was 10 years old, my father was shot in the drive-by. He was taken to the emergency department and he didn't speak English. He only spoke Spanish. No one told him what was going on. No one answered his questions. Being the only person in my family who spoke English at that time, I tried to read the paperwork that the hospital gave us, and the only word I could understand is instructions. And I remember being 10 years old and thinking to myself, if I were a physician, if I were a doctor that could help someone under these circumstances, there's no way I'd be able to let them go home not understanding anything about what happened in the hospital and how to take care of themselves afterwards. Since that moment, I decided to go and pursue social, linguistic, and cultural barriers to access to care throughout undergraduate school, which fueled my passion for going into medicine. I think that as I started interacting more front lines in the healthcare profession, I realized that this was something that affected a lot of families. It wasn't just my father. It wasn't a single case. It kept happening over and over and over, and it was for multiple families. So I wasn't the only one in my community who interpreted for their families when their mother got diagnosed with cancer. I wasn't the only 10-year-old person who would go with their parents to interpret for their hospital visits.
Just by being here today, you are preparing yourselves to being that successful medical practitioner.
The Tour for Diversity has been an opportunity for me to experience firsthand some of the challenges and barriers that specific communities face, and I think that it served as a really strong reassurance about the power of sharing your story.
I have a story.
I have a story.
Now I want you to point to the person next to you and say, you have a story.
You have a story.
And also the opportunity to build relationships and learn from students. I think we get an incredible amount of insight from the students that we speak with, and we're always inspired by their stories and motivated by their aspirations.